Hello everybody, welcome back to Watch Life. This is episode 16 now. I need to start this week's episode off with some sad news. A guy that I know quite well now because we've done business together, he was robbed for one of his watches yesterday. Now, this guy, he's a young lad. He's a really, really young lad. He's put a lot of time and a lot of effort into buying this watch. So he had an Air King stolen right in front of him, taken, and the guy ran away, okay? And I was just thinking, at what point did robbery, watches being stolen become this normal thing that we hear about so often? I've been into watches for about 20 years, from the day that I first saw my dad's Omega Seamaster on his wrist, and that took me through years and years of this obsession with his Omega Seamaster, maybe because it was my dad, right? Still, I had it pretty early on, and then it's been about 10 years that I've really been passionate about watches. And I read this book, A Man and His Watch, last night, and it really basically this book is a bunch of stories about successful people and their watch and the meaning of their watch in their life. And it just got me thinking, when did crime become so prevalent in the world of watches? I mean, put the money and the value of watches aside, a watch to a man or a woman can be one of the most important things in their life. It can hold certain sentimental value, and that cannot be replaced. Watches are moments in time. Watches are memories, and it's just a shame when watches can be taken so easily. Anyway, I have packed my bags. I'm ready to go. I need to get a train to London, which is in about 30 minutes. So I really, really do need to go. I have a question for you guys, but I'm gonna travel to London first, and then I'll ask you the question. Back in London, and I have sold the Wimbledon Datejust 41 Oyster Bracelet Smooth Bezel. So what I'm gonna do in today's video is basically do a step-by-step or like a walkthrough of how I go about selling and delivering a watch. So I need to get the train today. I need to go to Bath. I need to deliver it. I need to send an invoice. I need to I need to receive the payment into my account. I need to get all their details. So basically what I'm gonna do is, for anyone out there who's interested to know what a dealer does in terms of when a deal is done, I'm going to show you everything that I possibly can. And this kind of links back to how to avoid, if possible, coming across trouble or getting into trouble with theft or some sort of violence. So that is what I want to do today. But I do have a question to ask you guys. But before that, I do want to talk about something really, really quickly. So in one of my last videos, I told you guys about an AI-based horse racing prediction tool. Now, I have had a bunch of DMs on Instagram and a bunch of subscribers telling me that they've made some really good money since they've started using Beth. So, like I said, Beth is a state-of-the-art horse racing prediction tool, and it uses an algorithm to basically predict which horse has the highest chance of winning that race. And Beth will tell you should bet on this, and it will recommend basically where you should put the money. How does the algorithm work? Well, it looks at the track, it looks at the weather, it looks at other conditions, it looks at the pedigree of the horse, the age, it looks at past performance. It takes all of this into account, and it basically says, this is the horse, this is your bet. I wanna help you guys out once again, so please use Phil35 as the discount code for the monthly subscription, which can be used for Beth Pro or the basic option. Guys, honestly, click the link below. I'm pretty sure you won't regret it. Look guys, this is not like traditional betting. This is just so easy. You don't have to do much. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need certain skills. Literally, Beth will do all of the hard work for you. If you're still unsure, you can use a 1-week free trial, so give that a go as well. But yeah, anyway, back to the video. Okay, a bit more context to this deal. So I've actually sold this watch to another dealer. Sometimes that just happens, sometimes I don't get maybe the price that an end customer would pay. So you have an end customer might have paid 8.3 to 8.5K for this, whereas a dealer has paid slightly less. Obviously the dealer needs to make margin as well. So, to be completely transparent, this just didn't sell quick enough. I'd rather have the money back so that I can buy other watches. So I've negotiated a price. I will transport the watch in bubble wrap. I don't carry watches all the time, So if you ever see me on the street, don't think that I have a bunch of Rolexes in my bag, because it's not true. But that's how I will travel with it. I have already created the invoice, which I will send to them while I'm on the train. I will get their ID and business details, and then I'll show you basically how it works when we get there in terms of money being sent. All right, let's go and, Jesus Christ, such a mess. I need to unpack. Anyway, let's go to Bath.
It took me 17 days to shake you, rearrange my mind, erase you. Erase you. I waited, all of my pride on the table. I was willing and able.
Okay, so I have just got to Bath. Bath is a beautiful place in the UK if you've not been. Where am I going? So this is basically the first point where you can go wrong. If you've not spoken to the person you're selling to or buying from, this is the point where you're gonna screw up. You need to make sure you know who the person is. I'm lucky in this case because it's a watch dealer, so there's a little bit more trust behind this deal. But yeah, this is the way out. This is the first point where things can go wrong. Okay, so I've just arrived in Bath, and I have just met the two guys that are at Watches of Bath, which you can see here. So this room is their new showroom. This is very, very nice open plan. They are going to have a bunch of more stuff here, some nice paintings there. But yeah, like I said, you know, you've got to be careful, but obviously in my situation right now, I know that they are an established business. I have trust in these guys, and I hadn't met them, right? But yeah, so the deal has been done for the Datejust. They have transferred the money via bank transfer. Invoice has been sent, but you know, I can't just leave without having a look at the stock that they have, and they do have some good stock here. I'm going to show you. So they pretty much have, well, almost all the 41 mil. Which one's missing? Oh no, there's no candy pink. And then on this side you have white gold sub, the newer model, Starbucks Submariner, couple of Wimbledon Datejusts, two-tone, you've got full steel, and then also this watch. So they have sold this watch, and this is the same as the one that I have sold to them. So basically they are replacing this watch. So they do have some very good stock in their showroom. So what I will say is, if you're in Bath anytime soon or in the surrounding area, make sure you come visit these guys, because they are honestly really, really lovely guys. They will help you. So yeah. Okay, so I've left those boys. Feel a lot better now that I don't have, well, about 8 grand's worth of watch in my bag. So yeah, now need to head home. Do you know what? I do need to say, it's so nice to meet people that are like-minded, that are kind and willing to help. It's very, very nice. I did feel very, very loved in there, and if that's the right way to put it. But they are very accommodating, very nice guys. So if you are in the beautiful Bath, make sure you go say hello. Anyway, back to London. I forgot to ask you the question. So the question for you guys that I mentioned at the start of the video is, do you have any watches that you would like to sell to me? I have a pool of cash, which is never really a good thing. So I need to buy watches. Obviously I need to keep the business moving forward. So if you've got any watches, give me a DM on Instagram. Let me know the year, the condition, send me pics, and also let me know what kind of price you're after for it, and we can have a chat. Something very big has happened in the world of watches this week. There has been a new release of the 5711 Patek Philippe, the flagship Nautilus Patek that everybody loves so much. Now, the difference is with this new 5711 is it comes with a Tiffany color, the turquoise color, or actually, to be more precise, the Tiffany & Co. color. It's a super limited watch. There are only 170 of these being made, and actually there's one going up for auction December 11th, which is Saturday, so yesterday for you guys, which is an interesting one. It's very interesting. Patek Philippe have decided they are going to go direct to the auction house, and they are basically, in a way, allowing this auction to dictate what the trade price for this 5711 will be. It kind of sets the price, and if it goes for $1 million, then the resale price of this watch is around $1 million, which is crazy to think when it's only like 50,000 US dollars. You can only get this, I'm pretty sure, from the Tiffany store in New York City. There are going to be 170 super lucky people. You're gonna have to have a good relationship with this Tiffany store. You're gonna have to have spent a lot of money, most likely. I'm thinking, who's gonna get allocated this watch? It's gotta be like the John Mayers of the world, the Mark Wahlbergs, and maybe not even those guys. Maybe it's just, so I'm getting a call. Can I call you back in a few minutes?
No. Am I on camera right now?
You're on camera right now. I'm talking about the new Patek Philippe, the Tiffany dial. Do you like it?
Yeah, I do. People compare it to the green one, right? People say they prefer the green one though, don't they?
Yeah, I think for a traditional Patek dial colour, I think people prefer the green. What do you think?
I think I'll never be able to get one, and so it's irrelevant.
Yeah. Do you think the grey market price of the OP Rolex will go up? Because of this?
I think a lot, yeah. You'll see grey dealers labelling it as the Tiffany blue in slightly larger fonts. So buy as many as you can right now.
Buy as many as you can. Yeah, okay, good advice. So yeah, Alex has an interview right now. So
that was an interview just then.
yeah, it was an interview. This was the practice. All right. All right. Speak to you soon. Go well. Bye bye. Also, from now on, what I want to do is give you guys business updates. So I'm in the process of setting up the business properly, having a separate brand. So I'm going to give you oh my God, I forgot my washing was there. So yeah, I'm going to give you updates on like website, new Instagram account, logo. I need, if anyone can design a logo, I will pay. I need help with that. Same as a website. I'm thinking of using Shopify. Don't know if that's the best thing for me to do, but these are the things that I'm thinking of at the moment. I've got a business account set up, all that kind of stuff, registered a company, blah 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 blah. But yes, so my immediate things I need to look at are logo and website, which I think I probably want to have a logo and some sort of like design color scheme first before I go to the website, so that I can obviously use it on the website. I'm gonna go swimming now, but yeah, if anyone would like to help, get in touch. I might bring you with me. No, I'm not bringing you with me. That's weird.